your critics will not matter in 5 years time, but your regrets will matter 5 years time. When I use that statement, your critics will not matter in 5 years time, I'm referring to like those that you feel are the reasons why you don't want to start something, or why you're afraid of starting something, or you're afraid of doing something. Oh, I'm afraid of starting now, I'm afraid of doing this because I don't know what they will think, I don't know what people will say, I don't know how they will judge me. You know, those kind of statements. We've had those kind of statements in our minds subconsciously. We've said it to ourselves countless times. You know, so it's something that we need to work on. Actually, we need to work on it, because we can't keep on moving around with that mindset. And if we don't start correcting that mindset in ourselves, we will see ourselves passing down the same mindset to our children, because it's more like a tradition already now. It's a tradition that exists. So we need to rewire ourselves to remove that from our tradition, so our children and generations to come don't inherit that tradition that we're already practicing. You know, because it doesn't make sense, and there's no point of living that kind of life. There's no value, there's no benefit in the long run. Yeah, it might benefit you now by making you feel like you're safe, because your brain doesn't like doing things that it feels are not safe. Your brain likes to do what it thinks is safe. But something being safe now can still be detrimental in the long run. You get? So you need to be smart. You need to analyze yourself, see these points, and try and start working on them. So there's somebody out there, there's definitely somebody out there in some part of the world that you've been planning on doing a particular thing. There's something that has been coming to your mind. There's something that you know you can do very well. There's something that you know you are blessed with. There's a talent you know you have. There's a skill you know you are good at. You know, there's something that is in your heart and mind for you to do, but you are not able to start doing it because you are kind of worried about what people will say. What will people say? How will they judge me? How will they view me if I do this, if I do that? Like, your fear of what people will say is so intense that anytime you're about to start it, the fear overwhelms you and you just go back into your shell and you end up not doing anything. You end up procrastinating. That is really, really bad. That is really bad. That is really bad. So I want to let you know what that fear is going to cost you in the long run. You know, because in 5 years time from now, those people, the visible people and the invisible people that you think are going to criticize you, you know, do you think they remember the criticism they will have said to you 5 years down the line? They won't remember. But you know, you still remember that regret of, I didn't do this because I was afraid of this. I was worried about what this person would say. You know, so 5 years down the line, I'm using 5 years because I feel out of 10 friends cannot be friends for 5 years. Most of the time, something will take one of them apart, either life, responsibility, or job, or, you know, so many things can happen. So I'm using 5 years for an example now. You know, that regret will still be with you even after that 5 years. For life, you still keep on feeling that regret of, I didn't do this, I didn't start. And it will be getting worse and worse until you lead towards resentment eventually. Eventually start having resentment. So it's best to live your life in a way that, you know, when something comes to your mind, you act on it. You don't think of what people say first. No, what people will say is not important. It's not important. It's your conscience, your judgment. Do you think what you want to do is something beneficial to yourself or to the society at large? That should be the only thing that matters. If what you want to do is going to be beneficial to yourself in the long run, or beneficial to the society you find yourself in the long run also too, even if now people get to judge you for it now, stand by it.